only crypto show with fangs.
Fear and greed's down in the cellar tonight. Retail's crying in the pickup, swearing they sold at the top. Whale scoop the silence, institutions wink behind closed doors. I'm nursing a warm beer and a ledger that don't add up no more.
Roll Bitcoin high in October's glow. Boots kicking dust, Ethereum sky in tow. ETF boys slam the barn door shut. Cash running out like a late summer rain. Left me standing in the cold with a wallet full of ghosts, heart full of pain. But I'm still in the game.
Fear and greed's down in the cellar tonight. Retail's crying in the pickup, swearing they sold at the top.
Whales scoop the silence, institutions wink behind closed doors.
I'm nursing a warm beer and a ledger that don't add up no more. Smart money's buying the dip with a grin. Son, this is who we are. Hold on, cowboy, the rodeo ain't over. The Alcorn darlings turned their backs on me.
Solana's dancing with somebody new.
Dogecoin's howling at a moon that ain't rising.
DeFi boys lost their boots in the mud.
Heard a rumor about a government shutdown.
Taxmen coming to settle the score.
Praying to the 200-day angel just to keep me above the floor.
Shot blaze on a pumping chart. Only yesterday you lied. Promises of crypto gains. Only watch the hope divide. Shot blaze right
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. So we begin every show with a little ceremony we call the ringing of the cowbell. To participate in this extracurricular activity, you will need to grab the nearest ding-a-ling. Now, whether that belongs to you or your neighbor, you will have to work out the intricacies of that relationship, but as long as you got a ding-a-ling in your hand, well, you're one up. Any ding-a-ling will work, because you rub the ding-a-ling, you shake the ding-a-ling, it makes everything feel so much better. A little cowbell and a lot of Jesus. The ringing of the cowbell is now completed. Thank you for your participation. No refunds. No refunds.
Yo, it's Road Dawg Crypto, here to make you move. Why you ain't hitting that light? What you gotta prove? Show some love, hit that button, let's go. Ooh, subscribe, let's roll. Ooh, subscribe, let's roll. Charts on the wall, like a cowboy's pride. Bull runs coming, watch me take that ride. Fibonacci style, got the flow in my bones. I'm teaching y'all a game, no need to atone. No need to pay, it's free like the open road. But hit that like, don't leave me in cold. Why you not hitting that like button? Road Dawg Crypto knowledge hitting something. Hit subscribe, show some love, don't be frontin'. Fibonacci flow, watch the charts bumpin'. Golden ratios like the sun up high. Crypto got that groove, watch that market fly. Crypto beats like a fiddle, smooth and sweet. Step on the pedal, don't miss a beat. Road Dawg's a name, holding all the keys. But where that love, show me pretty, please. Oh, love you, boy. Record scratch in the mix, vibe deplores. Chant it loud, Fibonacci all day. Road Dawg Crypto lead the way. Woo! Why you not hitting that like button? Road Dawg Crypto knowledge hitting something. Hit subscribe, show some love, don't be frontin'. Fibonacci flow, watch the charts bumping.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to start this program. Because this is her first time visiting Road Dawg Crypto, well, please don't click off. Give them a little chance there. It's a little different from your other programs, but mildly entertaining and very stupid at times. However, the TA is spectacular and superb if the turkey brags at all. Yeah, I learn something. The learning is free. So is the sarcasm.
Now I'm dodging wild swings, caught in the trade. Markets a beat.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dawg. Our sponsor,
Good Ass Coffee. The coffee that's good and ass at the same time.
the only coffee I drink around here is good ass coffee. And you should too. Ladies and gentlemen, we're watching Bitcoin make the other altcoins feel a little bit more safe and secure in this digital world that has just been tossed upended. Right here's the wonderful little area where we made a nice little W pattern that a lot of people were shorting for some damn reason. I don't know why, but they were just like, I want to short. I just want to short. Can we short? If it wasn't enough there, it was over here. Think about adding to my short. At the bottom. Why? Anyway, clearly we made a higher low, and that's what we wanted to see. Look, last night we might make her a little bounce here, but she said, nah. I'm gonna scare the bejesus out of the people and make them short again. So I guess we did. So was it a short squeeze? I don't know. It might have played. There might be one if everybody set their stop losses above here. If they're trying to short the bottom, and the people trust. Where is that? 104. Liquidation heat map. Let's go see how many people have set their stop losses right there. Let's go with the last 12 hours here. Looks like we got a lot of stuff over here about 104, 103. Looks like we got some. What is this? Liquidity down here? What's going on? Whoa! What are you doing? What are you doing down here? What's all this? What's the stop losses on longs down here at 102.3? Let's take a look at that. Where's that? 102. Oh, that's just right down here. Right. Why'd you put your, that's a tight stop loss. That's like almost where we are now, isn't it? So 104, yeah. So there's a lot of stop losses right there. The smart thing, if you were trying to short, that would be, the lower high. That you could make an argument for that and get a little something, if nothing else. Breaking out this trend line, and whether you're looking at, double, W pattern, or even just the squeezing down, looking at the very local pattern. This is a great little pattern to play. I love them. These bullish megaphones, man. You just got to remember that when they do break out, they have a good chance. All these patterns do. If you break a trend line, you got a good chance of coming back to retest it. I think a lot of people forget about that, and it could happen. The general rules for it are at the price that breaks out of your trend line. Sometimes price will come down to that area and just like they're hanging in midair. Not every time. That's one of the options, right? Anywhere between at any of these levels, but sometimes all the way back to the trend line. And on this case, it would be a little bit lower than here, right? But you have a nice little higher low there. Now we pulled our fibs, we can kind of guesstimate where that might possibly be. And we're coming to one of the best areas that it would be for us to bounce. It's going to be here 12240 right there. Currently on this little tiny 6-minute time frame, I got the 800 moving average there, and that makes excellent support. So what we're watching is that price has got above the moving averages, and now the moving averages are starting to flip on these smaller time frames. Yeah, that's bullet. That's what we need to see for a bottom just to come into effect, right? As we try to confirm that we got our type 2 retracement here, and that, I've been bullish. I was bullish when people were trying to stretch. I still can't get over that. There's people out here teaching people or trying, to short the bottom, to short support, to short the possible turnaround, not even waiting for a confirmation or anything. It's just it looks bearish. It's got a little bit of a head, shoulder, head and shoulders and toes and it looks bearish. I'm bearish and just I don't know, but clearly that's not working out. And I don't know what James Wynn. I don't know. I think I don't think the dude's real, man. The thing on Twitter, I don't think he's real. Reading what he's commenting is, it seems to be egotistical attention farming. And man, ain't it kind of crazy how those big egos just kind of dominate the space? I mean, really? I mean, remember BitBoy? He had a pretty sizable ego on him there. Just saying. And he had a lot of following over on, well, even here on YouTube and on Twitter X. There's a couple of others, there's a couple of the gurus that one or two that notably stand. That's a gurus that have kind of big egos. They do pretty well. Yeah, but James Wynn, man, he's got the few tests I read from him. I remember seeing how he lost everything and all this, and then all of a sudden, that's like, oh man, I don't know. That's just crazy. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? How we doing? 16 people hanging out. Toby Boy says, thanks for what you do, dog. Can we look at Q&T to FIS? Or are you asking for two things? Or are you asking that pair? I don't know what FIS is. That's got me curious. I got to find out what it is. FIS. That's probably currency, I'm guessing. No, there's okay, two. All right, cool. Because that looked like a pair. See, I would have read that as a pair. Which I wonder if it could do that anyway. Is it TradingView should be able to do this if I were to ask for that. Which I'm curious. Yep. Yep, it sure does. All right, well, let me write that down.
Baller alert.
Risha John said, I got married on Halloween. Hey, man, congratulations. Congratulations. What a more beautiful day to sell yourself to the devil. Oh, did that come out? I'm sorry. A beautiful day to sign your life away. No, congratulations, my man. It's always that first year's a fun mark. Come and talk to me when you're on your 10th or 11th there, though. Yeah, I want to say we'll compare notes. All right, so let me write that down. It's QNT and FIS. And we'll come back to those two, do them separate. This is but you can't get a chart that way. How you doing against each other? One of them is kicking the other's butt, or has been, but the other one's starting to give it back now. So anyway, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin real quick and go over indices. And very quickly, it's 15 minutes in. I've got my little timer. I'm trying to shorten this show up, and then we'll come back and I'll get into the altcoins here. All right, so Bitcoin, just kind of a recap. Don't want to mess this up. We're gonna go back to the tiny time frame because we just watching it. Trying to see. She's kind of in a shaky area. Looks like she's doing just a little bit of a pullback, a little bit of a small correction here. 102.3. See what we can get there. That's a great area, strong area for some mounts, which can give us some nice targets to the upside. But there's also that chance to come down here to the bottom of this trend line. That could be anywhere between the 0.5 and 618. I'm not really looking for 618s or anything. I know that probably sounds different from a lot of the other people that you hear when they talk about fibs, but it's basically one of these two is where we're looking at. Preferably this one right here. And our moving averages are also kind of, yeah, they're kind of going along with that too. So, and if you're looking for outside of the fibs and just the other rules of the game here, you broke out of this little area here, so testing this area of support is pretty cool. So far that seems to be holding, right? That idea. So, maybe that's all we got. I'm cool with it. You can bounce wherever you want to, Bitcoin, as long as you're going up more than you're going down. After I've taken my big chunk out of what I can get out of you, I'm cool with it. All right, but yeah, so I'm cool. All right, so Bitcoin looking kind of happy, and some of the bearish people just flip bears. They may be a little disappointed if they started to short a little too late. The late shorters get punished, just like the late longers get punished. And if you can remember that, and it's hard to, because when we're down here, you want to. I mean, it's normal to want to. I still want to. I'm looking there. I'm gonna go short, but you gotta fight that voice in your head, because it's lying to you. That voice is lying to you. It's lying to you because it's scared. Just like the one like when we're up here at the toppy tops, man. That voice is lying to you. Well, that voice and a couple of others here on YouTube, they're just telling you a big fib, like, look, it's a flag to the upside. Oh my God, it's 124. All right, I'll sell a little bit. No, it came down to 123. Oh, I gotta buy back in. Better buy back in. Whew. Hey man, I made some money on that one. Woo! But the one that's saying, I want more. The one that are telling you to do it. I mean, that's the wrong voice to listen to. That's the one out of I don't know if you call it greed or hope or just excitement. That, hey man, this market's finally starting to do something, because it's been running us through the ringer for most of the time. But clearly, that was not the place to go long. Nor is this the place to go short. All right, so Bitcoin. This is our bigger trend line right here. And if we were to go straight up, we'd bump our head about 106,000. That's cool. We're tracking this little guy. And I'm looking for kind of what we're doing on the small time frame. Come back, or the smaller area down here, to do it over here about 104, 105. We can get past that area if we're looking for levels to break and things like that. That would be the one that, like, always trying to take out the last high, basically. We're, we go to, like, come on, man, come on. You always go and take out that last high. All right, so let's take a look at our indices over here, and the most notable one. Well, S&P 500 looks a little scared. They're still working on something. Not quite sure about them, but it's the weekend. We'll give them time to think about it. Maybe the government gets shut down stuff and all that stuff. The money has been coming out of stable coins, but recently I guess some people have taken some minor profits, and I see some money going into the just a little bit, trickling back a few green candles there. Bitcoin dominance, though. That's the one that's going to make our weekend a little happy, and she's still dropping. So I was wondering if she's going to catch on this trend line here, the slanted one, and it didn't. So yay, it's going to be a fun weekend, hopefully. As Bitcoin dominance continues to drop, Bitcoin kind of just hangs sideways or goes up a little bit. But we got another level right down here, and right now, since we're talking over here, let's see if we can get some areas here. Oh, snap! That's not what I'm trying to do. I wasn't trying to do that. Okay. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy when it comes back down. She's been here before. I would like to see it come down here to 58% again. Would love it. That would be awesome. She's hanging around right here at the 0.5. Not quite down to the 618. That should be our next play. So we can see her slowly drop. I was just trying to see if there's a better support area. That 618 is going to be a good one. But the same rules should be applying, and we really should start seeing it trying to come down here to this 58% level. So if it can do that between now and Sunday, that's a pretty good clip for some of these altcoins. I mean, they're all not going to go, but the ones that do go, yay. And looking at the altcoins over here today, and looked at it earlier on the daytime stream, I believe, I don't know when this resets or anything, but so for the day or 24 hours, there's a lot more earlier, and it may still be on the same trend. It may give him back some. I don't know. But 6 to 7% across the board. That's a pretty good day. Pretty good day. Here's the hour. Maybe giving it back. We're giving back 1% or something. Why are y'all getting scared? Why are you getting scared? The weekly is a good place to look, and we're starting to come back a little bit. But when we do look on the monthly for these altcoins, right? Yeah, some of them still down. They're still down at them juicy prices. So if we see that we're actually starting to turn around in the market, and they're at these juicy prices, there might be some bargains there that we can take advantage of. Still down 20, at least 10 to 20% across the board there on all the altcoins over the past month. So. And it looks like Zcash, AIA, don't trust it, Dash, and ICP are kind of leading the pack over here on the top 100 for the month. And now the hour decided to perk up, so it's a wishy-washy kind of fake you out kind of, very bipolar. Oh, look at you, ICP's at $9. What the hell? Nobody wanted it. Everybody's talking crap about it. And now everybody wants it. What the hell? We've got to get to the bottom of this. We got to get, because I don't have near as big of a bag as I used to have of this, if I've got any at all anymore. After the big move that took some of my accounts out, I didn't think it got me too bad at first, but I've noticed, man, hey man, there's a few bags missing over here still. I gotta go hunting for them. So we can draw some patterns over here. Nice falling wedge with a breakout. Pretty cool. Can't say that I can complain very much about that right there. I've already got past our 382. We're looking at 630. What is that? I'm on the market cap. I'm on the wrong one. That's the market cap. That's not the price. Tis not the price. What is wrong with you, man? Step up your game. Who would MEXC would probably be then it's futures though. Okay, so this is it. Oh, that's, wow, look at that for the daily. But the Maven. I feel like we did TA on this. I should have something else. Okay, so falling in line with the market cap on the structure there, it looks like. It's time for some good ass coffee again. Oh.
Baller alert, make it rain.
Some of these things are not working.
Good ass coffee. The coffee that's good and ass at the same time.
Looks like we're trying to push up to this $10.34 area, but the juicy price is going to be over here at 786. That's what you think. Like, can you actually get up to $13? That's crazy. What's happened last time you had a big push like that? Oh, it pushed, and then it quickly came back. It doesn't seem to hold its price very well, or it hasn't over the past couple of years here when she gets a nice pump, does it? So you got to keep that in mind. You can get this one cheaper. There will be a pullback, and most likely we'll start seeing somewhere around $6.50 to $7 on the pullback. My personal opinion. That sucks as a trend line. But this is a nice little strong area right across here. That's 630, 640. We can tune it in better once we figure out where our next little top is going to be on the 4 hour. She's pressing. You're so pressing, baby. Keep on pressing, baby. Keep on doing it, ICP. So they swept the market, got everybody scared and bearish and not trusting any damn thing anymore. That's interesting move. Interesting psychology there. And the ones that are moving aren't the ones that most people were looking at and paying attention to. Isn't that interesting? They're such devilish little bastards, aren't they? Aren't they? I mean, luckily, they're the ones that most people weren't looking at them because they thought they were boomer coins and really didn't respect the tokenomics. So I'm glad that we've taken a look at most of the ones that are pumping right now. There's only a few that got past us, and they're mostly these new things I think are just not even real. Tell me in a few months in 2 months. Tell me in 6 weeks if you agree or disagree. Like, it went up, but everything else is flying, and this one's not doing anything anymore. Why? Yeah, they forgot about it. All right, let's take a look at QNT. It was requested over here. 19 people hanging out. Thank you for being here. That says QNT on the 4 hour. Nice. Okay, so we put it into this little triangle. Look, this little wedge, and I like that it had this. Now that also made it into a channel, so however you want to interpret it, you are correct there. If you're following the original move, something like that, but for real, this is really what it is. It gives you a measure move, which we should have already hit, or maybe not. Yeah, right at the measure move right there. So that part's kind of played out, but that doesn't mean that can't be some more fun. I'm still looking at $97 and $100 over here in this area, with another target at 110, and we can get past these moving averages and squeeze past them there. 110 should be, that would be a nice little place that we need to come up, and at least whether it wants to double top there and kind of range a little bit, or actually make a higher high. But that should be. These should be some very key areas that we're looking at here. 50% ranges for these Fibonacci's, and that will kind of help us kind of guide us. Are we coming back way down here, or are we going to kind of hang out here for a minute? So nice structure that I'm seeing here. We got rise, come back and retest the trend line of channel. That's good. Kind of at the measure move area, but we're also retesting the 200 4-hour moving average, and it's got some good signs there. I can see that. So QNT, we're simply heading back toward 100. We're at 86 right now, and once we get there, we can get a gander. I say gander. It's like the goose, but the turkey version is a gander. I don't know. Yeah, 110, something like that. Let me take a look at FIS. I'm not familiar with this one. Fidelity National Information Services is a stock on Pith, and then here we go. Down there, let's take a look. Would Binance be the first? They used to be the place to go to get all the new stuff, right? And then they weren't anymore. Once they started their launch pools and stuff like that, then they kind of, we're going to cater to, they started grooming other projects and things. Let's take it. Is it Staffy? Why is it? That's got the same icon, different name. I'm just trying to find a place that's got some good chart history. It's on CoinX. Let me check there. That's where I do most. I've got most of my accounts set up there. I'm trying out a new exchange though, and checking them out, and I'm just downloading them. They reached out to me, and they're for Degens. and it's our bit or Orbit. And so far, the app and everything looks really cool. And so we may be mentioning them a little bit more. They actually sounded like they were kind of cool. So check them out. Or I'm going to check them out. I'll let you guys know what I think. I haven't moved any money over there yet. I get that next step here. All right, so this one is down at a low area here, and 113 us. That's a good turnaround area. I'm on the daily chart. Oh, I should have left those up there. There's another area right below that we want to check out and not forget about. No, we won't. That one can't make any sense. All right, so on the 4 hour, you can say we're in a falling wedge, and there's some curving going on here. I think we're trying to work on a rounded bottom myself. That's kind of what I see going on. And this one isn't an accumulation. I define this as being an accumulation phase. This is a cool phase. I mean, you got to be patient when you're here, because this one can take a while to do before it does anything, man. I mean, you might be here for another, 4 to 6 weeks. Just saying. But let me show you where the payoff is, okay? Because this is the old classic bottoming happening here, in my personal opinion. So you see, we're kind of squeezing. You got your falling wedge. It breaks to the upside, but it doesn't go straight up, right? It doesn't go straight up. Now you could get a little harmonic pattern here, and then we start this other phase over here. And these are what I look for as a position trader. This is where to build your position as a position. The one that you're going to, because you can make the most money as long as the market cooperates and doesn't keep dumping on your ass. Look at these rounded shapes, and it's not a stranger to these rounded shapes. Look like it's trying to do something good over here. I've seen some other coins do this too, and didn't quite make it here because, well, somebody pulled the rug out from under everything in crypto at that point in time there. Oh man, I have to get a pollen filter in here or something. Yeah, finance. So these rounded bottoms are very cool, and you have them squeezing into a channel or a falling wedge. But then there's a cool little phase, and it may get the little butt crack here, okay, because rounded bottom. Sometimes the bottoms show a butt crack, but then you get the expansion phase, and it starts getting into these opening and broadening patterns. And man, they can be fun. They go up and they give it back. They go up and they give it back, and they go up and they give it back, and then they finally come up for real. So that's what you can look for if you're patient enough to hang in here for it. For what we got, where we were high from the highs of April, and right below this little white line that I've got there from high to low is also, we'll just go ahead and turn it this way, I guess, and make it the red line. So we got confluence between a few fib areas. We're below this one, but we can get back past that, and we need to. This technically be our juicy buy zone and to accumulate this. So it can be doing some good. I'd look for short-term targets right there about 24 cents, which is pretty much a 3x from here in this range. So you got a good range that you can play with this and build a bigger bag. If you got a 300% range, is that correct? That's crazy. You may not see all of that, but you got some chances to come up here at some point and play with it. Yeah, this might be a pretty good one to look at, to build a range and even to make a few little short plays there. So interesting. I'm not afraid of this. Some people look at this and they don't see that though. They just see it down, lower low than ever been, and like, I ain't touching that with nothing. But that's what it's what it looks like before it starts looking better. In most cases, okay. Especially the probabilities of it turning out better for you are a little bit better now this Q4 than not. So I'm not. Your turkey ain't scared. So I like it. unlock the possibilities that I can see here for it. But it's going to be a patient play. It's going to be a patient play. What was it again? Staffy, what's the coin? What's the what? Your tokenomics are kind of sexy for an altcoin. It's like at 154 million, $10 million market cap. Do tell, what is this? Are you holding out on me? Did we sweep past? What are you on? Tell me it's not Polkadot, please. For the love of God, tell me you're not on Polkadot. Okay, you're on Sora. You're on Osmosis. Oh, really? I can mess with you here on Osmosis. That's easy for me to mess with. I got a little something over there I could probably work with. You're at 6 cents, and Ethereum. Okay. All right. Oh, it's a governance token. Well, that takes a point or two off because, you know, a governance token doesn't really have much utility other than for big wigs to vote, which, you know, throw their weight around and stuff. Other than that, it secures the Staffy ecosystem through. I'm not dissing it, but it would be better if it had some, you know, stronger. So, you know, the governance tokens are not my favorite. They're kind of like, oh, well, it's like, oh, that's not your real hair. Oh, okay. And those aren't real either. And you have an artificial leg. And well, I mean, you look good from back there, but is that a mustache? You ain't got a. Oh, come on now. So they can be full of surprises. I'm just saying. All right. So anyway, but 10 million. I like the tokenomics though. Stabby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me come back to the ever popular chat. Finish saying hello to people. 12 people hanging out. I'm starting a little bit late tonight. I've been fighting with Rock all freaking evening, trying to work on getting this little queue thing up for these coin requests, but no. Ours Mirror says that was hilarious last night. Which part? I don't know. Oh, the cooter. Yeah, the cooter. Oh, well, speaking of cooter, since we were talking about it last night and everything, or during last night, and then it came up again during this daytime stream because, well, I don't know, cooter is very popular. I mean, everybody loves a little. If you know what cooter is, you love cooter, right? You know? I mean, boys love cooter, even girls love cooters. Some of them, more than you would think. Apparently, it's kind of weird, but you know, some do, and you know, I think even the non-binaries like cooter. Just to be honest with you, it's hard not to fall in love with the cooter at some point in your life. Toby, what's this cooter gang? Cooter. It's a fun word to say. But over at the Telegram group, so after the show today, I was thinking, well, you know what? Well, somebody mentioned what happens. Brackets Adventures put $cooter. Somebody's going to steal this and do this before we get a chance to, aren't they? But it won't be the real cooter coin. But so I put cooter. There's a cooter. Look at that cute little cooter. I don't know what this cooter's up to, but so I put this out there. I said the world needs more. Can we make it? Can we? I can't see it. That's not it. That didn't help. All right, so I put a post up. It says the world needs more cooter. So I had a proposal to create Cooter Coin on pump.fun as a community project for anyone interested. And if you'd like to join me in the creation of Cooter, here's my offer. Send in like in Solana in 0.1 increments. I was going to have it one per person, but I'm like, well, why should we limit? Somebody might want to. But that way, in equal amounts, that way if it does or, you know, whatever, we can divide it, send it back to you. You know, easier to figure it out. Way to go to put that. So we're kind of pooling, getting a little pool of funds together to start this coin, and then dividing it up equally, whatever you portioned in. And when we buy, you know, get the creator gets to buy instantly, right? So it's a pretty decent price, and then divide it up, and then I don't know, I guess. And so we did, and so far, I hadn't looked in the last few minutes, but We got 0.27 Solana over here, and I haven't put any in yet. So looks like Cooter Coin's coming pretty soon, and so that's just kind of like a little community project. It might be fun. So I thought it was a fun idea to try, and if we do not raise 0.5, so I'm looking for that because I think that's it may be a little bit more. I'm trying to remember. Was it 0.6? No, I think yeah, we could do it. Yeah. We should be fine. Might even be able to do it with what we got right there. But that's just. I think that's just one person. So I'm going to put some. I'm going to put some in too. Just most of mine's tied up over with the road thing that I've got over in my wallets there. But so if we don't, you get your stuff back, right? It's not anything like that. So what do you think? I think the mascot should be the cute Cooter from the stream because that's the one we were looking at. And then I took him and. That's the best. I couldn't get him to dance, but I got that. Maybe it'll let me use that as the moving one as our logo there. That'd be cool. All right, so that's if you'd like to participate. That's the treasury address right there, and it's just don't have to do much, but 0.1 increments if you want to. All right, if you don't, but if you do, then you get that equal amount of Cooter and sent back to your wallet, so you got it. All right, it's not being held anywhere. You'll get the Cooter, and if we don't do it, then you get your money back minus the gas fee because I can't be flipping everybody's gas. I don't even. Do I have any Solana left? Oh my gosh! All right, but so a Cooter coin might be coming. Cooter. They should let us post pictures in the chat. I don't know why they don't, but it could get kind of wild, couldn't it? Well, yes, they should. First time here for me. How's it going, MG? Good to see you. Reese John. Yeah, I never seen you be MG. What? Okay, I'm getting into Sin. How's it going, Sin? Love good ass coffee. I think I'm saying that low. There's 9 pound. Hey, I turned all that stuff off, so it should. Well, at least it's saying something. It shouldn't be kicking anybody in timeout. So if Mr. Ethereum's here, he may not be coming back because it kept putting him in timeout for whatever reason. Short the bottom, long the top, says Avi. So I missed all this bot stuff that Road Dawg's been doing this week, so I'm a little confused. It's been confusing the hell out of me too. So we got a bot in the chat, and I'm trying to get it to do some more cool stuff. It does some cool stuff on its own, but I'm trying to. I want a way to when you type in coin request, that'll put it onto a nice little list right in front of me, and especially right in front of me. But might as well have it on the screen so you guys can see it too. And if they tick them off, it just keeps everything. I thought it'd be a nice little thing to help, a visual to help keep things on track and not miss anything and things like that. Because otherwise, I got to go through here and get them, and I miss them every once in a while. Unless they're a super chat, and then I can see a list, and I've even missed some of them before too, right? And it can warn me to let me know if my microphone's on and off. Especially there's like several different ways to do it, but especially if you guys are typing like ! Mike, but I haven't got any of that set up. So I've been trying to work on that, but I spent too much time just trying to get a simple coin queue request, a little coin list, and. Oh gosh, I think me and Grok are about ready to get a divorce, or Eve as she calls herself. Once the government opens up, we will ride again. They need to. I think they ought to do that option they were talking about. The Trump's trying to give them done. I think they should do it. It would work on the other way. The other people had a chance. They wouldn't do it in a heartbeat. Especially as crazy as that's been lately. I think they should just go ahead, just bulldog it. Let's do it. Let's stop, because otherwise it's going to be like his last term, and they were fighting him tooth and nail, everything that he tried to do. It was just opposition. He can do some good things. You can see the world, the rest of the world loves what the hell he's doing. He's helping them out of some jams and straightening up some things in the world that, I'm sorry, I believe this is coming from God, and let's don't stand in God's way, okay? It doesn't work out too good. I'm just saying. Nightbot, okay. Hey, thank you, Nightbot. I appreciate that. Nightbot Grok says the market's wild, but I'm here to break it down. Drop the request coin and let's rub it in, Grok. You know that didn't work. Go ahead, Grok. Be mean. Oh, actually, that's the old thing. It was, we were trying something different. Toby Boy says, thanks for what you do, dog. Okay, that was from earlier. Wow, I'm way behind on this chat, aren't I? I don't think it's going to work, though. You can try it. I don't think it does. It doesn't do anything for me right now. Road is Friday night dump night. Is it dumping? Shouldn't be. I think we're going to have a pretty decent week or weekend. I'm sure it'll be a little bit bumpy, but altcoins are looking pretty decent right now. Roguelite, isn't that how Joe from Trade Intuition trades? I'm a little bit behind on the chat, so now I don't remember. He likes to go with the horizontal levels. That's and solid strategy. That's more of how he does. But something like this, he would be waiting for confirmations. Whereas, hey man, I got some other things I look for that satisfy my risk tolerances as confirmations, right? That's cool. That's where you start seeing some differences in trading styles and mindsets and things like that. And that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But whereas I put a lot more emphasis on diagonals, he puts a lot more emphasis on horizontals, and that's perfectly fine. The reason that I don't is because when I used to, I was like, oh, why does it keep falling short of that, or why does it go over it so much? It's like we're supposed to look for it to come back and test a certain level, and okay, well, we're money there, and you didn't get it. Why? And so I was like, well, why is that? Well, it turns out there's a couple of things that come into effect there. Diagonals are pretty good for getting it. So the diagonals and then the Fibonacci, of course. I'm just saying the Fibonacci. So I replace my horizontals with Fibonacci, and it seems to work good, rather than what my eyeballs tell me. Because sometimes, but you can get them, and where the easiest ones to find are like the ones that are support resistance flips. You get them on you get them on diagonals too, though. But you'd be trying to look for. Well, here's a good horizontal one. Right here. Yeah, you can eyeball those, but still. And it might actually come up and touch that area, or it might just come just a little bit short of it. So that's my mindset. But Joe's got a good system, very solid system. I wouldn't call it degen, although you can be degen on it, and I've seen him degen on it. He's got some degen in him. Don't let him fool you. He's got some degen. But it's more of a conservative. Compared to what I do, I'd say it's a little bit more conservative than me. All right. But he's an excellent teacher, excellent educator, excellent, good. He's an excellent person. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, is he here? I can't even find the chat. Okay, chat. Where are you going? Wait, why are you? There you are. How'd you get over here? They're friends. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm so behind in the chat. Oh, look how far behind I am in the chat. I'm like talking. That was so 20 minutes ago, and because it's 48 minutes in, it probably was. Hey, Gator Squatch is in the house. If I missed anybody, it's because I had to scroll down. The fam club is in the membership, right? Well, it depends on which one you're talking about. Are you talking about the the spicy one? Because hey, I'm just saying. I mean, if you're in the toe jam and stuff, I can help you out, buddy. I'm saying. I got lots of it. A little fungus on there. Uneven toenails, because sometimes I chew on them. I know it's kind of weird, but they taste kind of. Oh, there you go. They make pretty good little toothpicks too. But anyway, I'm not trying to turn you on or anything. I'm not trying to get you excited. But 24, so it's only $2,500 a month, right? What's a dollar between friends, right? Go ahead and send an extra $1 because I want it. And per month, it's a great deal. And besides, we just discovered last night that this is a win-win situation, because if you send that, I can get some top shelf cooter with that. Yeah. So you get what you want, which is the splitsy stuff. And, I get some cooter out of the deal. So it's a win-win. Nothing like some good cooter. All right. And we found a place where we can order a cooter online, top shelf. Or I could get like a 100 discount cooters. Oh man, that's a whole harem of cooters. I could have a whole concubine of cooter. All right. Is that what you call? I think called. Retail stores are going to use the same network. I'm going in. Let's ride. What are we talking about? Dave P says, check out Surge. 1 million on supply. What is Surge? Surge. Oh, is it a B&B thing? I'm skeptical on B&B stuff because I don't trust B&B stuff. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But it's definitely, what's it, 2 cents now? Pretty new according to this. This is Surge. Just wrap B&B on. Is this a 0.02? I don't know if this is dollars or if this is B&B. It should be B&B. 0.02 B&B for this. Well, let's check out Surge. What is Surge? Oh, it's 0.02 cents, right? Okay, so that was in dollars, I guess. $24 million market cap, 1 billion coins. Doesn't tell me a damn thing what it is because this is CoinGecko, and for some reason it doesn't. All-time high was about 8 hours ago, and it's down 6%. All-time low was 4 days ago, and it's up 82%, man. It's almost doubled. It's on Binance Smart Chain and Base and Solana. Okay, that adds a little bit or more. And maybe a little bit more something to it. So it's across 3 chains there. Surge XYZ. Let's go check it out. I meant to talk to her. Find out something about. What are you doing over here? What is this? Come on now. I just went over. You're going to put me on the. There we go. Why did it take so long? Tokenizing startups, democratizing finance. Why are you acting so janky? App coming. Whoa. Look. Is this browser like? What'd you load up on my browser to make it so slow? That's weird. All right. That's okay. I'm getting off of that. It won't even work. Why did you slowed my browser all up? That was crazy. What's running in the background there? Okay. Well, Surge. Pretty much all we got is trend line here. And that's going to be resistance right there. How far do we? How do we want to do this one here? Let's come down to the 1 hour. How should we approach this little guy? We can see one trend line. Of course, I mean, yeah, we can draw the others and stuff. And we can do the old channel thing. And maybe we'll get something out of it. A little something there. But I'm more interested in where this is going to be further resistance. And right here is here's another good one right here that we're right underneath. That might be enough to get us a little down. I'm going to use the trend-based extension on this one. You're right at that level. So it's the flunator. There's our 1-to-1 right there. We need to bring out the disco ball. All right, so 2.7, 3.2. Looking at those for higher highs, it looks like it might be able to do it with the Ichimoku cloud there. But this trend line is going to be resistance over there. And contrary to what's been explained earlier this week, this has nothing to do with fib time cycles or Fib circles or how it falls in between certain Fibonacci areas. And this is not a spider line, despite what you may have been hearing earlier this week from some bullshit YouTuber. Don't know what the hell. It's crazy. This is an internal trend line right here, and it could be part of a channel, right? That's one of the good use of them. But an internal trend line, because it was one of the main trend lines, and now it's found support on one side and resistance on the other, same as a support resistance flip, just in the diagonal. Oh, that reminds me, we got some super chats, so we need to come back over here and take a look. So thank you to everybody who sent super chats and super stickers and joined the fan club. That gets you to the private membership videos. And I got chart school videos over there, educational videos over there. There's some, and steadily I'll be trying to put some more content over there too, especially as we get our trading group kind of situated here. Toby Boy says, thanks for what you do, dog. Can you look at QNT and FIS? And we did. I got married on Halloween. Congratulations. Can you check LBAI? I sure can. And what else we got going on here? And dog, I super chat for. Oh, and you missed. I'll catch it. I'll catch it. You don't have to keep super chatting. Well, I mean, you can. I won't stop you, but you don't have to. I got you. It just takes me a minute. There are certain things that I do have to go over that I've made a rule not to deviate from. Bitcoin price, the indices, and going through that, and then I'll come to the altcoins. So I got the couple, and I know I get off topics a little bit, but I will come back to super chats. LBAI. Levy the Bat. Okay, that's what it was. I remember looking at this. How did it do? She dropped like everything else too, didn't it? Oh man. This is where we at MEXC. That should be a good place for this one. So it goes back to August of 2025. Is it that new, or they just get it that late? Let me see what we got here. No, that's about it. Okay. Well, also in a rounding shape down here, and hopefully we're bottoming out. So I do like, I like that we're doing that. I like that we got the curve. And again, kind of like our projects we were looking at earlier too. To me, this is an accumulation zone, and it can be slow. And we're looking for it to shape out kind of like this. Squeezes in and then expands out. And in the middle, like I was telling them, it could just stay within the confines, or we could get a little harmonic pattern over here, and you kind of see that. It'll make a little M shape, some higher, be a higher high or a lower high, however it wants to do it. But somewhere in the middle, a lot of the times, it'll do like one of those. You might get that, might not get that. It might just be a nice little rounded bottom playing out here. But it's above the 9 on the daily, so that's cool. We hope that this is the bottom and that this is accumulation zone. Looks like it is to me. I don't have a whole lot I can work with here on price to check levels. That's deep where it went there. Let's see how we're coming up. Okay, you went full 1618 perfectly. Beautiful. Can't argue with that. That's textbook right there. You don't always see that happen. So that's full target. I would dare say that you could be thinking that possibility. This is it. This is the bottom. Buying it at some of the best prices that you can get. And I don't know. There's a lot of zeros there. 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, and then 576. So you can get a lot of these for a penny. I'm just saying, and given what it could possibly do. The swing high to a beautiful textbook swing low right there. Buying anywhere below 0.00332 is the good accumulation zone. And just to get up there is a crazy ass 300% gains. But to get to our first, serious target would be almost a 6x, 540% gains. Okay. So I can see that this is on the 4 hour. That's not unreasonable. You can kind of see the resistance that it's got to follow through here with these bigger moving averages, but it's down here and it'll take it a while, but then they'll eventually flip around if we're pulling this off, and that's going to be one of the first confirmations to look for, especially you see it start happening on smaller time frames. Has it already happened here? Not yet. Not quite. No, it hasn't really happened yet. Still got some work to do on the very small time frames. So it signifies to me that, you know, it's nice short term here, but if you made any gains, you could work that. Okay, it already come all the way back, didn't it? We already went up 90%. Oh man, you got a lot to work with here. If you're going to be active with this, if you're trying to work with the position here, and you can definitely build a bigger position here. You got enough range there to do it really nice and double up and buy it cheaper somewhere in there. So I like that idea of how to work it down here, but it does appear to me like it's still got some more accumulation. So a slow play is not time for it yet, but when it gets to be time for it, it could be good. That's how I would look at it. All right. Let me come back to the Chatteroony. Chatteroony. I'm trying to click all these things, but you never can tell if they took it or not. 21 people hanging out. Let me come down there. I'm going to cheat and come down to the bottom of the chat. Ours Member says, I can't hear it. You can't hear what? This song reminds me of the 80s. Oh. I got some that do kind of sound a little 80ish. Did I miss something? It's a circle fib. Circle fib. Oh, no problem, DP. Cookies? Is that about cookies or you? Did the bot do anything? Added to key. Oh, Nightbot, you're pissing me off. You didn't add anything. I don't have a Nightbot. Yeah, I've got the queue pulled up. Do I see? There ain't a darn thing on there, baby. Hopefully I'll get that fixed, but it just tried my damn patience. Got on my last nerve today. Let's take a look at Chainlink. Since that was technically a request there. I don't hit the button too soon there. Let's go with Binance. Oh, we charted it here. Oh look, did it go down to our target? Did it bounce off of our little bounce zone? Is that crazy how that works? If you just know to look for it, it's crazy. And so we got a nice W pattern here that's already confirmed its W-ness. This is on the 4 hour. 50 moving average, haven't quite haven't quite reclaimed it yet, but looking good. Top of the channel over here is at a nice fib level too. 17. Are we headed back to 17? We're at $15. It's not bad for Chainlink. I know I got kind of scared. I kept getting stopped out on some of my positions because I'm not riding this thing back down to $5, right? So I'm also trying to make sure trying to build my bag as she's going back up here a little bit. How are we doing without overextending myself? Probably need to check on my position. It was doing okay. It wasn't at where I could really add to my bag at that point though. I'd be kind of pressing it a little bit now if I tried to. Let me come to the smaller time frame. Getting a little bit of a pullback here, are we? So if she can make it back to 1540, that's not too far from here. Well, you're doing pretty good, Chainlink. Not bad, Chainlink, if I might say. So she bounced off the big major trend line that we're kind of following. What was that on from the daily? Where we got... And it was kind of hairy too, right? So we're trying to stick with the bigger, the first ones, that how it established itself, and saw where it bounced through there and everything. So it's respecting that main area so far. Got a nice little bounce. But if we're looking for some decent targets, I'm just saying. We just graduated from the 382. Should be headed here to 17, right at $18, testing out. But then the next target, the main one that we're looking for, is going to be right here. We're looking at $20. $20 chain link again. I'm cool with it. And I can keep stacking as we try to get up there. The Ichimoku Cloud makes it look a little choppy. She's reclaiming the 800. It looks like it is going to be a little choppy getting up through here, though. That's kind of normal for chain link anyway, but that's cool. I think we got our higher low in, and I'm excited to build my bag of chain link a little bit better. And let's see, we had a kind of a channel idea there. This area to there, it's kind of really what we're doing. But we can tighten up our trend line right here. See that idea there too. So this is an expanding channel. Now this is a bullish megaphone. If I had to guess what it might do, I would think that it would probably come down here and we'd probably confirm a partial decline, and we could get another double bottom here. It's kind of like a type 2 return, and there's probably a harmonic there that would confirm that if we were looking for it. But that $17, $18 area would be, just gotta keep our eye on that. Looks like things are pointing that way for chain link. That might be where it gets rejected, comes down a little bit more one more time, but that's just more buying opportunity in my opinion. Stack it up. All right, we gotta fix this. Why are you not working? Why is that not working? Oh, maybe that's why. Well, how about that? All right, well.
She gets house, I keep 8. Fair? No. $300 gas? Road Dawg. Low fees and high sleeves. Hit the like button.
All right, and we're back. All right. Yeah, our sponsors work. Let me come over to the chat and see what you guys are talking about. How long have we been going so far? An hour. An hour. We've been going an hour. That's pretty good. This is where we should wind down, right? R.S. Miller requested H-bar. I wish... Nightbot keeps rubbing it in. Don't you see where it says the word cookies? It's not Apollo cookies. I should explain more. Are you talking about cookie? Are you talking about the coin cookie? That's what I'm trying to clarify here. And why didn't it come up or anything? There is one. Yeah. Cookie Dow. Are we talking about Cookie Dow? I'm just going to assume that you're talking about Cookie Dow, which is at 7 cents, and did make a little lower low over here. Looks like it's got that stiletto heel pattern right there, which turns into something else. So we're trying to form some kind of bottoming pattern here at this falling wedge. That could be a good sign for you right there. Let's go ahead and extend you. You're a little bit. Oh, you did do it. That's a nice falling wedge. That's actually a nice falling wedge. Let's get our measured move. That'd be kind of interesting on this one. depending on where she breaks out. Kind of getting us back up to the 618 Fibonacci area right here, which I'm going to go ahead and layer that one, or mark that one anyway. Can't really use this until we get there, but that would be more your Bukowski style measure move, or your traditional one. Depends on how you want to do it. You can take a conservative one, takes us up to about this 0.5 fib area, or take it from the whole wick there. But first thing you got to have is a breakout before you can really think about doing that if you're going to do it correctly. Until then, it's just guessing wherever. However, the fibs, well, once you got your top and your bottom in, well, you're set to work the fibs. Nice little area up here to come about 13.5 cents. If we're looking at Cookie Dow. Got a commercial. Did you say commercial? Did you need a commercial? I got the commercial.
Cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dawg Crypto now. Like or bear eats you. Better call Road Dawg.
Yeah, we got commercials. Glad you asked for one. It's on your blue. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got Cookie Monster at a computer there. It's some kind of nerd shirt. So I did cookies for no reason. Well, now we got Cookie TA. Haven says, I want to see Road Dawg commercials. Only got to see one like thrown up at the last minute at the end of the show, but I've been busy trading my ass off. Hey, we just got to see some right there. Better call Paul. Yes, Cookie is an AI play. Ding ding sing. Did you say ding ding? Yeah, a little ding-a-ling. Little ding-a-ling action right there. Beam me up, duality grip. What the hell are you saying, Nightbot? Oh yeah, Cookie Dow is an actual thing. It actually did pretty good. A lot of people were chasing it not too long ago. What did it do? It went from, I don't know, under 15 cents up to I thought people were chasing it. There may be a bigger chart somewhere else. Well, all right. So I was going to take a look at ICP, which is off the damn chart over here. Or did we already do that? We did, didn't we? Well, you don't want to stop, do you? Those are blue lines. I think those are measure moves from something. Oh gosh, we're looking at. Oh yeah, the on the smaller time frame, a little cup and handle idea here, which just turned out to be just a scallop after all. And now we've got a nice trend line right there. This thing is on fire. I want to know why. I'm not satisfied with that. Let's come over and let's talk to Grok, who can't code worth a shit. But anyway, she's pretty cool to talk to. Actually, she can code, but it's just, she can't catch her mistakes, apparently, or keeps doing the same thing. It just felt like I kept doing the same damn thing over and over and get the same results. Why is Ozzy popping? Thought everybody hated it. Looks like a setup. Any good news? All right, let's see what Grok has to say. Since Grok is kind of tied in with X and has a feel on the pulse of Twitter X over there. So ICP has indeed been on a tear lately, surging over. This is not. Do we want a character? Do we need a character to read this? I don't know. Do you? Or do you just want to read straight? I need some insight, like really quick, because we got a little bit of a delay here. Yes or no, character? Which one? Tell me. Have some names. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it or not. We're gonna do a drunk Mexican. Is that okay? I mean, that sounded horrible after it came out of my mouth. I'm sorry. Well, we just. They do hate it. Yeah, I thought everybody hated it for real. I thought it was tied to. I don't know about that. I don't know. I thought they had something with Bitcoin going on. They had something tied to Bitcoin, I thought. And that's why I'm kind of wondering if it's pumping. So, kind of like everybody hated XRP. You could the voices on Grok. She's got voices. I don't have it fixed for you guys can hear it and do it, though. I'll just go ahead and read it. All right, so surging over 100% in the last week and up around 45% in the last 24 hours alone as of early November 2025, pushing its price towards $6.12. You're right, the sentiment has been rough on ICP for a while. It's faced some heavy criticism since its 2021 launch for things like tokenomics, centralization concerns, and undelivering on its world computer hype amid broad market skepticism. Yeah, that's not what I thought they were supposed to be doing. But hate narrative seems to be flipping fast with this rally, driven by fresh catalyst rather than any obvious setup. No red flags like coordinated pump and dumps in the chatter. It's more organic rotation into alts while Bitcoin and Ethereum consolidate sideways. So the key reason behind the pop is it's not just random volatility. It's tied to a mix of technical breaks, ecosystem developments, and macro tailwinds in the altcoin space. Alt season rotation and market exhaustion. Yeah, okay. Signaling broader shifts from privacy coins to AI and storage narratives. So we're seeing a little bit of a shift there. This is seller exhaustion. Rally feels sustainable short term, especially with hints of a Fed QE, December rate cuts, and pro-crypto bills in the U.S. AI plus the Web 3 narrative ignition. Surge kicked off around the X402 protocol buzz, positioning ICP as a low-cost leader for AI-driven payments. And apps on chain. Devs are highlighting its edge in the crypto AI integration. Partnerships and infrastructure wins. A big boost came from teaming up with Prime Vault to enable secure digital custody directly on the ICP network, making it easier for institutions to custody and deploy assets with off-chain risk. What else we got? Volume jump. That's not. I'm not really seeing anything that would make me like if there was some Bitcoin tied news or something like that. That's actually what I was expecting to come in behind, but there's nothing. On X, the vibe shifted bullish quick. Poster hyping the AI potential, calling it the correct way to blend AI and crypto, and warning not to miss the rotation. No widespread FUD right now. It's mostly trackers stating traders stacking calls and sharing charts. If it feels like a setup, that's fair. Crypto's full of them, but it looks more like a pin-up demand unleashing on legit news. Past hate was valid, slow adoption, but ICP is proving resilient with many real utility gains. Well, maybe that's a little something. She's up there, baby. She's up there. Are you going to slow down anytime soon? Where are we headed next, ICP? Oh, snap, yes. Oh, yeah, zoom out and see the pro. Okay, hell yes, he is. $13 is where we should be heading. I didn't see that. I forgot about that. I forgot about this harmonic pattern. Hell yeah. Excuse me for a moment. I'm checking on my little... I think I had a perpetual futures trade on it, right? Where'd you go? Did you not? Did we get stopped out or something? Huh. Okay, maybe. That kind of sucks. What are you doing right now, honey? What are you looking at right now? It's come to a smaller time. Oh, you above a level. Worst entry ever, but hell. Now, I do like you did this and you retested that and you're still close to it. I think, and you're far away from there. $7. Yeah, I do have this. So I will take me a risky trade here, but I'm going to have me an extremely tight stop loss underneath this trend line right here. Selling 15-minute candle. Man, I should be able to get a tight stop loss right there below the 9 moving average, if anything. If she breaks the trend line, then she's working on coming back down here to a little bit lower anyway. So I don't mind going. I could go. Actually, if I go real tight, I could go harder than I normally would. If I can get to you. I will. I'll try a risky play here. I want to try me a risky play. because I think it mounts off this trend line and not really stop me out down here. So oh jeez, really? That's not a very big position you got over here. I know it's a small position. I'm only risking less than $1. I'm risking my risk is seriously. If I get stopped out, I lose less than $1. But if I win, and we get our target, which I want to define a little bit better here. Yeah, 1344. I'm just going to go ahead and put you in. I'll just take you for a short play. $12. I'm risking I'm risking 75 cents to maybe make $12. I'll take that. So as long as you don't stop me, what am I on this? Where are we at now? Will it do it? Will we wake up tomorrow and find ourselves there? Will we waking up, stopped out, and it turned into a cup and handle and took off without your greedy ass? It stops me out. I can get back in down here somewhere, but I'll try it. I'm using a tight stop loss because ideally I want to buy against this trend line. I don't really want to buy against this one, and I can use a really tight stop loss here too. But I ain't gonna set my stop loss down here and go through drawdown on it. In other words, so really tight. Because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, right? If she breaks the trend line, my idea is wrong. Even if I gave it here, you could do that. I didn't take that in consideration. Actually, what would you be if I let me see what see what that comes up to, the 880. That's $1.39. I will give you that. That's a tiny amount to lose. So I move my stop loss right underneath the trend line, right below, just straight down, right here at 880, that area. Just in case she wants to test that 21 moving average, which is quite common on the uptrend. RCP. RS Miller says he'll have to set the messages in chat to catch it. It's not keeping a list for it. No, it's not keeping a list for me. I've been fighting with it all damn day, and it's pissed me off. It shouldn't be as hard for it to do that, but for some reason it is. I will get it straightened. We'll get something straightened out, or take the commands off or something. But so far, yeah, I'm still having to do them the old-fashioned way here. It was starting to shape up kind of cool, like it was really starting to work, but then all of a sudden it got all glitchy. Unfortunately, there's not a string that you can do to add one request to add one person requesting it. When Grok keeps lying to me. True it is, but either way, Road Dawg is, man, I don't know what we're talking about. Dang it, I ran out of Skittles. Man, I hate running out of Skittles. Skittles are good. Skittle water is good too. Which is what this is. Just added to the community fund, Road Dawg. Did you for Cooter? Is it for Cooter? Now to talk about Roadcoin, and then we'll have to talk about Cooter. But see, that's the thing about getting the community in. All right, the people invested in it, they're more inclined to be part of the marketing aspect, or just shouting it out, sharing links and stuff like that. If you got your own skin in the game there. It sounded the reason, because I searched and there's not a Cooter coin, so I thought there's for sure would be a Cooter coin. We're the first Cooter coin, as long as we can get it cranked out tonight. It's just an X in here. If so, it's already out. You're telling your plans before you do them. We'll have the cutest Cooter. We'll have the cutest Cooter. I was just checking to see if we had any. Oh, my Phantom wallet, come on now. But yeah, I'll update in Telegram group and all that stuff when. So that's one reason why not to have a 2-hour stream tonight, just so we can get some Cooter. H-bar. We'll take a look at H-bar. I forgot about it. I'm sorry. Take a look at Mexi over here. Oh, she's getting tired of almost a tiny time frame. Let's zoom out. 4 hour. Possible W. She's got above that area. Kind of testing that right now horizontally. So we got the channel ideas. Go ahead and take that off of there. Don't really need this anymore, so we can bring it down here, and that fits awful nicely. And now you can see that we've got more of a channel, just a nice, evenly spaced channel in this direction right here. So, I mean, this one's going to take a little while. This has got a lot of coins too, right? And what's it at? 17.5 cents there. I mean, at best we're heading to 2021 short term and just ranging through here until we can kind of break out of that area. Once we get past the 21 cent area, we can go up to our next little resistance area at 25. Just this, right now we just got the channel idea, and you got to measure move just to kind of give you an idea. And so 25, 26 cents would be the next target area once we can clear this little diagonal channel that we're in. Get past above this 21 area that's been hanging over our head, support resistance, which is right in line. That's the lip or the neckline of this double bottom that we had over there, W. So clear these areas that we had here, 22, 23. Brings us more toward our bigger goals that we got over here. And apparently, I don't think it's invalidated, is it? I had a target at 41. I may have to double check it because of that wick whenever we get back up here. That wick might have changed things a little bit. For those bigger targets, but we're not there yet. Gator Squatch, how's it going, my man? Thank you so much. DXCL coin I got is up 900%. Hey, congratulations. What is it? DXLC. And, well, kind of hard to find that coin. DXLC. So that's one that's on Polygon. And there is nothing here for me to chart. Nothing at all here for me to chart here. Well, congratulations, my man. That you got to come up on it. Can't ever complain about that. Oh, did you see something that made sense? I hope so. I hope what I do makes some sense or makes some kind of something. To be some kind of confluence to whatever you're looking for. That's kind of just what I'm here, just to maybe give you some confluence. If you're, if you're already familiar with some TA and stuff like that, I'm just maybe another look at what you're looking at, but it doesn't mean that mine overrides yours whatsoever, or anything like that. And if you don't know, that's why I kind of walk through my mind or what I'm trying to look at. In most cases there. We can pick up some things, add to your toolbox on the way for some people. Noodle and a toffee glow. DXCL is around for a good time, not a long time. I can't even find much of anything on it. Two of my other coins are up 400%, man. Congratulations, my man. Are you moonbagging them? Let's see, have we got this one over here? I haven't seen this one in a minute. So this is MFG, Smart Manufacturing. And so you can get over on base. I got it on base. I think I got it on base. I get through Ethereum? I can't remember. Bought it. I think I did buy it through Uniswap though. Nice curving and cheap. She had a nice pump up 0.007, but now she's giving up about half of it. That's natural to do what it's doing. Remember, squeezing into a curve and squeezing into a rounded bottom and then expanding on the way out. And that's what you want to see for that. And I would draw and expand. Yeah, that works a little bit better. Go ahead. Let's get our megaphone idea as best that we can here. Why is everything gone over here? Why are you all the way down there? That's not... Oh, shoot. Well, that was an accident. I guess we're listening to that one more time. Oh my gosh, have we been going for 5 hours yet? Gator's question says, Dex Lab, is it up? KuCoin's got that one.
Baller alert. Make it rain.
Well, it says X Lab, but it's Dex Lab. This is on KuCoin. Still in a rounded shape. So, yeah, this one's still got, this is still an accumulation right here, right? 4 hour chart. Might have got a little something on there, but. Let's see, we got a contract address here. Dex Lab Classic on Solana. Oh, there we go. And this is the 1 hour, so yeah, went up 0.003. Pulled back, ooh, 68% there. Simply a good place for it to bounce. Needs to hold that support. It's beneath the 618, coming probably, might hit that 786.0088 area, could. I don't have any price things over here, where are they hiding? That's not it. Don't want to see it break the trend line, but it's not the most solid trend line. It does look like that target could get hit though. That'd be a good place to maybe add. Hey, there's Jay Ballard. How's it going, Jay Ballard? I forgot what that command does. Alright, Rs Miller loves Dangos. Alright, so we got 90 people hanging out. We're going to take a quick look over here. So we look at Dash. Dash has been coming down. Dash was doing really good for a minute. Wasn't it up over $100, like 118 or something? If I'm thinking about the right one. Hell, they're all starting to... Yeah. No, that's DoorDash. What happened with DoorDash? Who killed DoorDash? What happened with you? It was 286 and... Somebody... Did a Karen call and talk to the manager or something? What happened here? This is not where I was trying to go, but since I'm familiar with it, I want to see what happened. 113, that's perfect. Perfect. It did exactly what you would hope that it would do. Beautiful. Beautiful higher high. You can't bitch about that. Too bad I didn't catch it. And it's the first time I've ever looked at DoorDash right here. We're going to look at Dash. 382 retracement. Oh, man. 192. Good place to look at DoorDash. Trying to go parabolic. I don't know why, but apparently DoorDash is still a thing. I might have to make a note to invest in DoorDash here. What do we got going on? Because that's a nice parabola that we're trying to do. So I want to see what happens here with DoorDash, because the target, if we do go somewhere nice and juicy, it's going to be these two guys. DoorDash could be going to 379, 437. Yeah, I heard it here first on the crypto channel, because we don't ever look at this stuff. This is a happy bonus, but I like the TA. I like the setup. I like the price action. She's trying to do something. Look like. Let's take a look at Dash the Crypto. That's where we were trying to head. Probably have to go down to the 4 hour. Snap it, Dragon. What happened to you? You M-patterned us out over here. You were doing so good. Lost the trend line. That sucked to be you. Trying to dial her in here. It looked like if you dialed it in, you could have got it nice. Bought it on the, well, you still kind of came up to it on 1 hour, didn't you? Let's see what you're up to. 0.5? Let's just do it this way. Oh, did you?
I'm stacking sats in the digital night. Bitcoin calling, feeling so right. From the wallet to the moon we fly. Crypto dreams touching the sky. No more grind, no more 9 to 5. Altcoins pumping, we're alive.
Down here on that, trying to catch something on the 618.
Crypto rise, feel the beat drop low, gains explode, watch the money flow. We're the kings in this digital game. Crypto rise.
To me, I think she's a possible ABC correction. Could be taking us down to $67 there. Elliot, do you see an ABC correction? Hell yeah, he does. You want to go that far? I don't know if I agree with that. I can go with 886. I didn't put. Oh, you're there. He's got a 1618. I got an 886. That's a. That's a crab. No, you're not a crab. You're a bearish bat pattern. Still trying to get these names straight on what they call these things. Alright, so I'm looking a little bit more serious at that $52 area for you. Lost the 200 moving average on the 4 hour. What are you looking like over here? Take Elliot off, he's getting on my nerves. Elliot, go take a break. Go get Elvis.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, gosh darn it. Didn't I have a dash play over here? I probably got stopped out. What's going on with her? What's going on with Horizon? $16. We're getting a pullback on some of these. So Grok was mentioning about the rotation from privacy coins starting to go over into the AI stuff, right? Is that what we got going on, or does everybody just get scared all of a sudden over here? Filecoin doing okay. So AI and the storage is what it's talking about. And ICP is doing good. Filecoin still doing good. XPL starting to come up there. Horizon, though, took a little bit of a beating here. Some people are looking at it in a flag to the upside and talking about buying just big old bags of it. I guess they're kind of... I guess that person's just having a bad day today. I'm going to... Actually, what can we do here? Yeah, let's go ahead and clear everything off. So here's our rounding bottom, and here's one of our butt crack ideas that came all the way back. We're talking about that This is a good example of something that can happen, and then it kind of, you know. But this part, this side of the butt cheek, is usually the fun side to be on. This is the boring side. There's no action on this side of the butt cheek. All the frisky stuff happens on this side for some reason. I don't know. I always sit on the right.
I'm rocking the charts, Bitcoin's my throne. Stacking my gains, I'm never alone. I ride the waves, the market's my beat. Crypto queen vibe, can't be beat. No stress, no.
All right, so we're coming back to retest. Looks like this 236 fib area.
Bitcoin's my pulse, I'm everywhere.
Tighten it up a little bit.
I'm the crypto queen.
Didn't quite make it to our 0.5. The sweet target, I think, is going to be $30 right there. It might take us a minute to get that, but it's not bad to pull back here. That's just part of the fun. Here, I'm on a 3-day chart. I need to zoom out and zoom in just a little bit. Here we are on the daily. 1 hump, a 2 hump, a 3 hump, a dump and dump. We got to get past this guy, though, because it's a 0.5 fib, and that's going to tell us whether we can start talking to the price is more in the heavens, or if we're gonna, you know, do a little pull backy. So far, so good. I like it. 26. I can look for that. We were rejected over a little bit over 21. See if we can get that back for Zen. Right now, she's not wanting to hear about it. Right now, she's wanting to come back and retest some areas. Could be as low as this $13-14 area. So I don't know if 15.55 will hold, but I'd be looking at this diagonal right here. And since we got our fibs out and we like to play with them so much because, well, it's just cool. That 786 is what we're looking for right at the bottom of the trend line here. So tighten her up. About that 1420. I'll go with that. 14. Let's change the color on the wrong thing there. All right, so 1420-ish. She wants to get her little happy butt down there. It is kind of cool to see the expansion is trying to take place over here. I'm cutting through some of these bodies, but you can kind of get the gist of it. It is expanding. It's not the perfect line for it, but there is an expansion there. So that's why 26 is not that it's not that crazy of a price to look for. That little high there. Thank you, Ave. It has everyone set for requests. I don't know. I'm going to have to sort through some of that stuff. I've been trying to tweak it, but not so much over on the commands. I haven't really been messing with. I only messed with coin command today. But I don't know if Grok might have got in there and did something. I don't know, man. Gator Squatch! $20 super chat. Why? What happened here? Thank you so much, Gator. I appreciate that. I'm trying to give you the hand job sign won't work. Oh, there it goes. There's this gift. If I understand this, gift gem and dog deep dive amp and its network ties. It's all retail now. I don't know how much time I can spend on amp. We'll take a look at it right here. If I can't cover it enough tonight, I'll do it tomorrow. This is the one BitBoy was talking about, got everybody hyped up about that didn't do anything, or back in the day. It was like last cycle or something, end of last cycle. It's down in the dirt. Not as bad as it could be though. Well, I looked at it, saw it at some point. I don't know much. It would take me. I mean, we could go look at the tokenomics and everything. I mean, that's and look at the website. That's not. I would call it a deep dive. It's not really a deep dive. It's not a $20 worth deep dive, in my opinion. That would more parts of much. If we could do these things a little earlier in the program, I can spend more time with them. So, are you at a good place yet? So that's it's almost coming back for maybe coming back for a complete double bottom there after it's doing this kind of thing here. And that needs to be where it holds if it's going to do it. So if I'm looking at the right one, she's probably going to spend some time in accumulation down here and come down here and make some kind of well, you need to see it make some kind of pattern down here. She's not ready yet. She has got a good place, a local area to catch for a little bit of an uptrend to come up just a little bit. That little bit might amount to something, about 40%. So you do have a little falling wedge action going here that might actually get some traction because of where it bounced off of. It's actually a good little area right now. So we can take a local bottom from this, but it might still have another leg down that could still come down to touch this guy, right? Just hasn't got there yet. So we want to see. I'm not thinking it's going to make it much past here. It's also just yet, right? They still got some therapy sessions to go through down here on this one before it's going to do anything bullish. But this is a good place to accumulate if you're into the project. But AMP, the best that I can do is take a look at it over here. $207 million market cap, 99 billion coins, 84 billion circulating supply. So that would explain why she's down in the dirt. Most of them are out and nobody's looking at the project and nobody cares about it right now. All-time high was 12 cents. That was 4 years ago, and it's down 98%. By that metric, some people are looking for coins that are down that low. And so if it can make a comeback, and where's it at? It's on Near Protocol and Energy and Ethereum. But I've not heard anything about it. I don't know. Helping and money move. Enable instant payments worldwide with the AMP collateral token. I mean, it sounds good, and we know that that's a narrative and everything, and it's been around. They've been building. Maybe it's it could be that overlooked dark horse here that could take off and do something. But I think it's also going to have to struggle with the people being burned by some of the hype from it last year. Not its fault, but the influencers out here that were shilling it. You'll have to overcome that. So that looks interesting short term, but what I can see it could happen here is, during this accumulation phase is come up in the this is likely to hit 0.0015. I'm just saying, especially after losing the trail lines. I still think it's got a little bit to come down, like another 35% maybe. Just don't know if it'll do it now or maybe next week sometime. That might see that. Let's see what we got over here. Reese John says, I'm holding shit, but it's scary. Amp it. Let's go get a squatch. Hand job by the what? What are we talking about here? Does that one work? Oh, cool. Shout out to all the super chats, stickers, and members today. You're the real MVPs. Double TA incoming. Oh my God, you're going to keep me all night. We're never going to stop doing 2-hour streams, am I? I'll never get down to an hour, am I? It's just never going to happen, is it? If y'all hold AMP coin for 6 months, y'all be happy. Just a heads up. Maybe you can give us some more. Let's take a. Because I don't have time to do it right now. Remind me, Gator Squatch, and we'll get with Grok and we'll get some other stuff and dig up some stuff tomorrow night. I've still got to go fight with Grok tonight. What happened here? And we got to take care of the cooters. We got to feed the cooters tonight. Big All's retail store, 906 Crypto and AMP, the native token to Flexa. Using Flexa network. I'm always late. Buy the top and sell the bottom. Guess what says I'm holding AMP and I'm not trading it. But it's in a good area to slowly accumulate. Wow, nobody's really looking at it. Google even said that AMP could hit $10. What is it? It's at $200 million market cap. That's a lot. I don't think it's going to hit it this cycle. I mean, it's at 200. It's at 200 million now, right? Adding the zero to that, if my math is correct, would take us from 200 million to 2 billion. 2 billion, I could see, and that would be theoretically a 10x from here. Although your prices, I mean, that should work out. And that would take it to 2 cents, which is a 10x. That's not bad. And maybe it could get past 2. Maybe it could do 2 billion. That's a pretty good target to go with for a lot of coins, especially for something like. It's just got all these coins there, man. It's gonna make it. It's gonna slow it up. It'll slow it up. So I can't see the $10. I can't see that. What would your market cap have to be? What's it ever been? Biggest market cap it's ever had so far. That was December last year, and it was just at 1 billion. So it can do it. So it's telling us based on history, it's done the equivalent of a 5x from here. But to get past 2 billion for this run, unless we're just going to have a little extended run, or it's going to get tons of hype or something. I mean, $10 is a little bit ambitious, in my personal opinion. Just my personal opinion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to go take care of the cooters. So, and it's almost 2 hours. I'm never going to get an hour stream. It's never going to happen. Think positively. I'm positive that it sucks at trying to not exceed 2 hours. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Good luck. We'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see you on the next one. She knows all the right buttons to hit. Thank you, J Violet. That's awesome. I think we need to I need to swap out the girls. They've been working too hard, you know. Are you sure? I mean, there are some other options out here. I'm just saying. Is that the same one? That might be the same.
Swapping dope for a coin that's cursed. Lost the keys, now the heads might burst. Rogue Pullio's just hold a pain portfolio, screaming you're going insane. Talking DeFi, NFTs in a haze. Mama's yelling, get a job, no craze. Bull run fever, but the bear's in play. Still snorting Satoshes, they're fading away. Snorting Satoshes, hooked on the rush. Pump and dump, chasing that crypto crush. From the Discord. Are you sure?
All right, thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow night. Enjoy the gains. I think it's going to be a very interesting weekend.